This series is going to be 2 parts on telemarketing. This short one is going to be telling some of the basics of it. Telemarketing is tough. Some people embrace it. Some people love it. They said, look, I'm not outside in the heat, the cold, the rain, the beautiful days. I'm sitting in the office. I'm not going downtown, calling on businesses. I'm not sitting in front of a computer screen all the time. They said, I'm just basically just dialing phone numbers, doing at it. So some people have their embracement. I love to interview people. I love to teach training seminars. Telemarketers are unique, just like techs are unique. Salespeople are really good and they're unique, but they're the most important person in the organization. A company I worked with for 21 years had a statue on the desk of every person in the office. It was a salesperson, a man or a woman, and it said, why we're here. Because salespeople bring money in the organization. The first to be first to be hired in good times, last to be laid off in bad times, because they bring money into organization to make things happen. But telemarketers, they are setting up appointments for these sales reps, and they are a sales rep's best friend. But telemarketing is very challenging for some people. Some people, they embrace it. They're like, okay, I just made 50 calls. 30 people weren't there, or the manager wasn't in, or wrong number, so that didn't do anything for me, or they were a turkey. You know, how are you today? Look, if you're selling something we don't want anything, click. Or, is the manager in? Yes, I'm the manager. Well, my name is so-and-so and I work with, no thank you, click. So if you knock out 30 calls out of 50 for either turkeys or not theirs or wrong information or whatever, that leaves 20 people that you basically have about 40 minutes left in that hour. Keep in mind, 30 phone calls out of 50, those 30 calls, when nobody's there, or it's kind of a wrong number, or manager's not in, or they just hang up, that takes no more than 40 seconds to dial that number. We've already timed it. It comes out in about 35 seconds. So 40 seconds times 30 calls is 1,200 seconds or 20 minutes. That leaves you a 40-minute period for 20 people that will let you tell your 7 to 10 second introduction and then maybe give one rebuttal. And out of those 20, you're going to have another 10 say, that sounds okay, but I don't think it's for us or not at this time. And that leaves 10 people out of that 20 that depends on the person. A good telemarketer will set 3 appointments an hour. Well, poor one, maybe 1 an hour, but it's a process. You get better and better. But the whole idea of telemarketing is a system. You start every morning at 8:30. Now, we can let telemarketers work out of their home. We can get an office for them to work in. Think about the idea of the best telemarketing companies. They have an office. Everybody has their little booth. They got the headset. They show up downtown, say Jacksonville, at 7:45 in the morning, bell rings at 8, and they get to work from 8. They work till 10, 15-minute break, go till 12:30 or 12, hour lunch, come back, work a couple more hours, a break, 5 o'clock, they get to leave. Fight traffic, get home at 6. Now, with us, would you rather to get up in the morning and leave your house at 7 o'clock, dressed up in business wear to be downtown, somewhere at Atlanta or Tallahassee or Orlando or Jacksonville, and then get home at 6 that night? You're basically gone 11 hours. Or if you can discipline yourself, with an 8-hour, not 11-hour, be a little bit better. And for a guy, maybe have on golf shorts and a golf shirt, or whatever. The women dress kind of casual but nice. You have a better feeling about yourself. It transfers over the phone. Telemarketing can be very fun. It can be challenging. You can make a game of it. And keep in mind, if somebody's been a turkey, you have a great day, sir, click. Okay, ma'am, we're not for you, thank you, bye. You can hang up on them too. So it's very, very simple. I'm going to give another little series on how to handle telemarketing, the basic script, responses, and what people do. What I'd like for you to be able to do is just listen in and then practice it. But understand, you start at 8:30, you know the first call you're making. When you end the day, you look on your sheet, you say, okay, I'm going to be calling Billy's Auto Repair, or John's Chiropractic Service, or John Tucker Law Firm. First thing, 8:30 in the morning, you know the next day. At the end of the day, you send your report in. Every day, when you finish 4:30, 5 o'clock, you send in how many calls you made that day. You'd send in how many appointments you made. The good one should be doing 15 a day. An okay one, 10 a day. If you're not getting at least 5 a day, then there's a lot of things, and it could even be a couple of things. We found one telemarketer was talking to everybody through a speakerphone. You had a telemarketer that was sitting there in their pajamas with all the lights dark, trying to look at a screen when they talk to people. You don't do that. Get up and get yourself going. Dress well enough that you could go to a shopping mall as you are. Get started, be up well enough, read 10 minutes, look at your little script and everything. It's not hard. And then have some fun with it. Just go through and have some fun, and you'd be amazed at the results that will come forth. Nobody broke bones. If somebody's nasty, I feel sorry for them, because we're trying to help them have the best services at the best prices, the best value for a company that needs it. And if they're short and brief like that, they're probably that way many times with the customers, and that's not the way you build your business. So don't worry about that. Just press and put in your 7-hour day on the phone, 7.5 hours actually. You do 7.5 hours a day, 2 appointments an hour, that's 15 per day. You'd be amazed at the kind of income you can make, well over $1,000 a week if you do that. Plus renewals. And telemarketers get paid renewals, and that can really count up. And we need people that can manage other people. So the opportunity is there. If we hire you as a telemarketer, give your best. Press forward. Start 10 minutes before your calls and look through your notes and everything. Know where you're starting the first thing in the morning. So a lot of people say, I'm going to go until I make 75 calls, then I'll take a 15-minute break. Some people are not going to take a break till I get 3 or 4 or 5 appointments. Use different things to motivate yourself. One person I know has a computer, he wants a particular car, about $60,000, that's a screenshot on his computer. Every time he opens it up, there's that dream. He's not going to let anybody rob him of that dream because they don't understand something. Telemarketing, you're there to help the sales reps set up appointments, let the reps do their job, you get paid commissions on them making sales outside of whatever base you're on. So just press forward and know your stuff and have some fun.